Welcome to the Memorial Day edition of Mid-Mo Nerd Show.
Woo! Hey!
You can tell by the excitement in here, we're ready to go.
We're totally excited about being up at 10 on a Sunday.
Especially Dakota.
This is my day off.
You don't get days off. None of us do.
Yeah, that's
Don't worry, we're not going to fire you on your day off.
I'll fire you on your day
Please
off.
fire me.
I'm going to hire you. Dakota, you're hired.
Dang.
You're fired. Woo! Unless you bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Wait, was that for the hire or the fire?
Both.
Which
so
Spider-Man are we
confused.
talking about?
All of them. All you do is find one. Everybody gets one.
I mean, it's a thing.
Well, how are we starting this off? Or are we going to sit here awkwardly and look at each other until we figure out what to talk about?
I mean, only 59 minutes to go, boys.
Ben's gonna kill us when he hears the intro. I'm gonna get a critique like, you guys just, this is not planned out. I love you, Ben.
The planning will come. We'll plan for this show in a week or two.
We have a theme right now. We're gonna try to talk about like Wasteland, Fallout, like nuclear apocalypse stuff because it's apparently the popular thing in media.
Well, that and Jujutsu Kaisen, which I just watched some more of the episodes that just came out on Crunchyroll.
Nice.
And don't forget about Kaiju number 8, the newest.
Is that any good?
It's actually really good. If you like Kaiju type stuff and you like fighting type stuff, it is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on my recommended to watch and just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, like I said, it's worth it, man. But by the time you watch it, you can probably binge watch the whole show.
I mean, that's what I usually try to do.
I don't like getting into new things. They cost me money.
And Caitlin Barr's in there. She's one of the main characters, which a lot of people don't know. But she's also in My Hero Academia. She's a dragon lady.
Oh, you're cute. See, now you're talking my language.
And then Chainsaw Man, she was the girl with the eye patch.
Okay, Ryan would kill me because I don't remember her name.
Yeah. I know Caitlin Barr because we talked a few times, and she's really nice.
Nice. Is she going to come to ExtremeCon in the future?
Yeah, we'll work on that later. It was a possibility at one time, but now it's like it all depends on what's going on because she's busier now.
Yeah, once you get up there as a voice actor, it's kind of hard to do local cons and small things.
But those are definitely good animes to watch.
Yeah, the dub finally of My Hero dropped, which is also a post-apocalyptic thing if you haven't seen it.
Oh, well, I definitely behind on that one.
Yeah, like it is. If you've not watched for a few seasons, it is not the same anime anymore. It is.
What season are they on now?
Season 6 or 7 right now, and it's on like the final arc.
I made it through the first 3.
Yeah.
Back when it was cheerful. Everybody was happy to be a hero.
Apparently back when it was pre-apocalyptic.
Yeah. Excuse the door whistling in the background.
All right, edit it over again.
Yeah.
Then, let's see, Godzilla versus King Kong versus the Justice League.
Yeah, that's a comic that exists that I have not read yet.
Don't feel bad. I got 3 issues of it and I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the collected to come out. That way I can kind of binge read the whole thing. 'Cause it looks good. Apparently they just, spoilers, Gary, they beat down Superman in issue 1.
They always
As
beat
any
down
good
Superman.
comic should.
Yeah, like that's how you establish the power of your villain is when like, oh, no, we just punched Superman right down. I'm like, okay, cool. So that's, because pretty much that's how it works in most comics is if Superman shows up, the fight's over.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Dinobots in Transformers.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, why is the Dinobot showing up at the end? I'm like, because it's going to end the movie.
Yeah, if Grimlock's there in the beginning, the movie's over. But it's like Superman. It's just like that's why in his own movies, they're all world-ending threats, and Batman fights a clown.
And a mask guy, and a guy who asks questions.
Right, and a guy with 2 faces.
The male version of Elsa.
Yeah, and then just a chunky guy with a hook nose that's a mob boss, but
And a penguin.
that was the penguin.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
My boss and a penguin.
Yeah, he's a penguin.
And don't forget Bane.
Then, his Batman's biggest.
Bane, not that Bane.
And I say this as the biggest Batman fan in the world, but Batman's biggest threat is a guy on steroids and a clown. If he would just call Superman for 3 minutes, the town would be cleaned up and there would be no problem.
I don't know. Joker's pretty tricky because remember he did put down Superman. If you watch the old Superman and Batman well, I won't say old, but the '90s version.
The '90s, yeah. He has a plan, but if you don't plan for Superman, there's no planning for Superman. Same thing with the Flash, because they can both move faster than Batman or Joker can think.
And Gary, the '90s is old now.
Yeah, buddy.
Sorry,
But when I talk about old, I'm talking about there was a Batman cartoon before that. And a Superman cartoon before.
But that's old to us old people.
Don't forget about the old Super Friends.
The new old is...
I try to forget about the Super Friends weekly, Gary.
Hey, it got good when they had Challenge on Super Friends because then they had the Legion of Doom to fight. And then when they had the superpowers, when they had Darkseid come in, that was probably my favorite time.
Yeah.
Because when Darkseid came in, he pretty much kicked everybody's butt. But Superman, hey, there we go again. Superman.
Superman's the Justice League Big Red Button. That's why they had to power up the rest of the Justice League to get on Superman's level nowadays. Like, because, Wonder Woman can go toe-to-toe with him. The Lanterns can almost go with him. Flash can almost outrun him. But
saying about Green Lanterns, Kilowog is just a force in himself.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a big pig guy.
We both identify with that.
Yeah.
Do we lose you, Dakota?
Yeah, once you get into comics and DC and Spider people, I'm
he did go in the first part because he had the right company. Because most non-comics are like, is that DC or Marvel?
No, Superman's DC.
Yeah,
it's quite literally been beaten into me.
Right. I mean, it couldn't. Well, not in the shop, but in the house right now. But it could be all the posters I have.
No worse than the lady that was sitting next to the Darth Vader statue and doing the sign for the Vulcans. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I would too. And
it's one thing if you do it ironically.
Yeah.
I don't think she did it ironically though.
It's like calling Link Zelda. It's
like I like just annoying certain fan groups. So.
Yeah, it's the people that don't know and just do that. You're like,
All right, we're gonna have a movie to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd take that over calling him Dark Vader.
Dark
Vader. Yeah, it's Dark Vader. I'm like, just stares in disappointment. So, probably something Gary knows nothing about. Moving on, because I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. They probably heard that on the podcast. But it was a lightsaber sound. It's Vader coming to get us.
Yeah, Dark Vader.
So, since we're doing, like, post-apocalyptic stuff, I know, like, the big things right now is Fallout. God knows a lot about that one.
I mean, fair amount. I watched all the show.
Yeah.
I'm getting closer.
and
That's what I should have been watching this morning instead of Halo.
I know that there's a large following of people that are oddly attracted to ghouls now.
The ghoul is daddy. I will give him that.
Okay, well, add Matt to that group.
Yeah, I was like, I can't say much. He's they did the Princess Bride thing or the Princess Diaries thing where they take an already attractive person and do things that normal people have, except for the missing nose. I'm aware. Like, oh, now he's home. I'm like, that's still a very handsome man, guys. There's nothing. Walter Goggins is a very handsome man, regardless of what happens. But,
yeah, that's fair.
But like Fallout seems to be the big thing making the comeback because you got the show. 76 has got oodles more updates.
Yeah, they just did the PS5 update for Fallout 4.
You got the Magic set out. And now Fortnite's got Wastelander and Fallout themed.
I mean, Fortnite's got everything now.
Yeah, but I can walk around.
They even got Transformers.
I know. I was showing my wife Fortnite last night while I was in there playing it, and she's like, "Is there just everything here?" I'm like, "Well, if you look around, as I'm sitting there just being a random NPC, you can see Darth Vader, Zuko, the Greek god Artemis." She's like, "Huh."
It's almost like they're Legos now.
They have Legos in there.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
There's a whole Lego mode of Fortnite. They made Minecraft and Fortnite, but it's Legos. And it's so fun. I used to make fun of Fortnite so hard, but I have a blast playing it every week now.
That's funny.
So Dakota, what'd you think of the Fallout show?
So,
trying to get Dakota in the conversation.
If you're a fan of Fallout and you notice all the throwbacks and stuff, it was really awesome. I don't know how people didn't play the games would see it, though, because they wouldn't get all the references. It's still a half-decent storyline, though, even outside of the Fallout thing. But I think all the throwbacks and the Easter eggs are really what got the Fallout community excited.
Well, but those will also get the people that didn't play the games like, oh, I want to figure out where that reference is from.
Yep.
I mean, someone that didn't play Fallout, like, I just think it's pretty good. If you like a sci-fi storyline, anyways, you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for like futuristic, post-apocalyptic sci-fi stuff, which it's good. And like we have Borderlands coming out this year.
Yep.
Finally,
yeah, that I want to see.
That actually looks like it'd be hilarious.
I just want to see Jack Black.
Maybe we need to do a mid-mo show up at the theater.
We could.
Not this one, because this one sucks.
Wow, Gary.
And the reason why I say that is because they gotta support their local community, unlike Regal Theater.
Fair enough.
I mean, because B&B Theater, I've tried several times to get stuff there. I'm bringing cosplayers that cost you nothing, and you don't want to work with me, but Regal Theater was so happy to do it, and I'd love to support them.
Well, you heard it first. Like, I mean, since we're on the slight B&B Theater hate train,
well, I mean, I don't hate them, but I'm just saying as far as they go with communities, they don't really work with them.
well, they're also just so expensive compared to everybody else around. Because me, Rob, Andrew, and my nephew all drove to Springfield and went to the Alamo Draft House. And our tickets were cheaper, including the gas money to go there, than it was getting tickets here.
Alamo Draft House is amazing. I have not went, but I know a lot of people in Springfield.
If you've never been to it, they literally have waiters serving you the whole time. They'll get your drinks for you. They have shushers, so people are talking during the movie. You literally hit your button, and a little light shows up that you call the waiter over and tell them which number is talking. And they'll go over and shush them. Before the movie, like we went and saw, we saw Batman that time, but I went with Ross to see Shazam. And before the movie, they showed the original Shazam cartoon, and then like the live action serials, and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, that's really good for the reference. I mean, if you want to watch the old serial, Tubi has it.
Nice. And Tubi's free, I think.
Tubi is free as long as you have a Roku device or one of those online streaming things.
Oh, I have a PS5. It does all that stuff.
Yeah. They all have the apps.
Yeah.
I'll say most people who have a smart TV now can get Roku for free anyways. But the little device is only like $30 too, so it's not expensive.
Yeah, I have a Roku hidden around the house somewhere.
Don't you call your wife that?
You and I both know my wife, they are not hidden around the house anywhere. That thing announces its presence.
That made me think of something talking about the Fallout. They were teasing a remake of Fallout New Vegas, and I was just trying to see if there's any confirmation on it.
I just wish they would port the 3 and 4 or 3 in Vegas to the newer consoles without having to do an online streaming service.
Yeah.
At least, well, I say newer the PS5, because you can play the discs still on the Xbox One, and you can just download them on PC.
I still didn't play the first Fallout game I got from BK Games. I haven't had no time to do it because I've been busy with, promoting and doing stuff like this. And,
right, doing Fort Fandom last weekend, which was a real good time.
Yeah, got to meet real life Peter Griffin. He was really great. Got to meet the voice of Nappa. He was good too.
Yeah, I was going to get an autograph from him, but Peter Griffin kind of took my money because he was funny. I'm, a big My Hero fan, and he does the voice of Ingenium's big brother, the first Ingenium.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, I'm going to get a book signed. And
yep, I would have definitely brought my high school DXC books because he was their, I forget the name, but he was their teacher. Yeah, I feel like I missed out on that. But,
yeah, there'll be other cons. And
yeah.
I didn't miss out because I got one of my vendors to give me a Napa pop, so I got it signed.
That's awesome.
This is like nice about having all the vendors that you commonly use at your events to supply yourself.
I know, because I always see people I only see at on base. I saw one of the dude that sells keychains and stuff that I usually see at ExtremeCon and Finances Con in June. It's like, hey Matt, and I'm like, all right, we got to see each other earlier this year.
I know it's getting to be a group Liber Arts and I are going to all kinds of events together this year. It's Seems like we just got like a Comic-Con party going on.
Coach, any confirmation on that?
No, a lot of teasers, but nothing confirmed. But speaking of cons, we also have one coming up in less than a month.
Yeah, June 22nd, because I keep forgetting to get up and bring the fire down next to me.
I pulled up my calendar so I could see which Saturday it was.
Fair.
But yep, June 22nd, we will be in Lebanon at the Route 66 comic convention. So
Well, they're going to have one of the Bushwhackers from WWE.
He's a local guy, but I'm always excited. They have Mark Armstrong there. He's one of the actual creators of Spider-Man.
I've got to remember to get my Spider-Ham signed from him. He actually worked with me a while ago, which a lot of people didn't know that. I was the janitor, which is funny, and he was working up at the tests on Fort Leonard Wood, and he was reading a Stan Lee book, and I'm like, oh, I love Stan Lee. He's like, yeah, I used to work for him. I'm like, of course, the big question mark came over my head. I'm like, huh? He's like, oh, yeah, I do artwork. You probably don't know who I'm talking about, but the Spectacular Spider-Ham. I'm like, I know that comic. So went around to all the flea markets, which is ironic now because I got it for like $1.25 at a flea market. And he went ahead and personalized, signed it, and then he did a little artwork. He says it's been a while since I did my artwork, so it's not going to look as good. But he did artwork, and then signed it out to me. It was great. And then now I found the original Spider-Ham, but the one that I actually got at the flea market was actually the first appearance of Spider-Ham.
Nice. I love hunting down at flea markets and yard sales and just finding like cool treasures. But like a funny story with him I heard too, because he didn't even know Spider-Ham was in a movie till like a year or two later, and like one of his family members went to just see Into the Spider-Verse, and it's just like, hey, your name's in the credits. Like, what? Yeah, there's an animated movie out that has your name in it. Well, oh, hey, I know that guy. I created the pig. Because he stopped like doing Marvel stuff for a long time.
Yeah, yes, there was a problem with timelines and stuff, from what he was telling me.
Yeah. Well, it's that 80s and 90s bullpen from Marvels, too. That's why like everybody left to go to Image, and
yeah, a lot of it.
It was like a super toxic work environment because it was all the deadlines and everything else.
But they had so many comics out in the 80s and 90s. That's actually, in the 90s I quit because they had several X-Men comic titles and then several Spider-Man comic titles, and then they killed Aunt May. I'm like, you can't kill Aunt May.
Ooh,
like late 80s and 90s, they tried to just drive collectibles into the ground in general. Like sports cards, comics. I think gaming mostly escaped that. Video games.
That's because when they started out with Magic.
We're not going to talk about E.T.?
Okay, so that was before late 80s, early 90s.
Let's say, yeah, Nintendo saved gaming. That's back when Nintendo saved everything. But speaking of X-Men and number ones and overprinting things, Marvel's doing the line-wide number one relaunches of all the X-Men titles, where they're actually back to being heroes.
Wait, they're villains?
They were something.
I know they had like the Dark Ages, but I didn't read much of those.
Well, they went on their own island, which was, I was like, this is cool. You guys got your own spot to help each other and like help the world out. And then like all the universe-ending events happened, and they're just like, hey, I know you guys help us a lot, and we live on this planet, but we're not gonna help you. We're just gonna chill out on our island, but we're gonna forgive the Shadow King and Mr. Sinister and Apocalypse and give them a free pass from all the crimes they've committed.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm just like, guys, that's... Oh, Mr. Sinister is still doing human experiments on your island.
Yeah.
But you put Sabretooth in a jail. Because he was a little feral. But if you just let him punch it out with Wolverine, he'd be fine.
Okay, I might give one spoiler out for the X-Men. If you haven't finished watching X-Men, it's all on Disney, complete episodes and everything. Great all the way through it. A little bit darker than the ones from the 90s, but I mean, they still followed the theme.
Again, big spoiler announcement. Spoiler. You've been warned. There you
go. Jean Grey took away all his stuff that he stole from other mutants, and he looked like an old man after that.
Nice.
But yeah, so I mean, Sinister, they just let him go free.
Yeah, which I also saw one spoiler for that made me happy because it's something I mentioned last week. You saw Spider-Man and MJ together. So they finished that story, so I'm hoping we're going to get a Spider-Man like 97 or whatever at this point. Like, hey, how did he find MJ?
Right.
Because at the end of the original show, the MJ that he married was a clone, and was a clone of Hydro Man.
Yeah,
And then she melted basically at the end, and we didn't know where actual MJ was, and the show just left.
Well, they knew where she was. She was kind of in that other dimension, but the last pretty much part of the show was he just dropped Stan Lee off back at his office.
Yeah.
He ran around with him for a minute.
It's that Marvel editorial thing where if they don't know what to do with Spider-Man, it's like, hey, Mephisto did something wrong, and we're going to end the story real quick. Because that's what happened in the current comics. They spent 75 issues getting Spider-Man and MJ back together, only for the new #1 to be like, hey, they're not together no more. It's Mephisto's fault.
The one that blew me, and this is a very big spoiler for the thing, and I read it, I didn't read it in the comics, I just read it off of Wikipedia. And I know, it's Wikipedia. But I mean, still, I don't think...
It's more trusted source than most things nowadays.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver...
We don't talk about Ultimate Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, Gary. We're PG-13.
I was going to say that they said that, I don't know which storyline or which planet, or Earth it's from, but they're saying that they weren't Magneto's children. I'm like, we grew up knowing that they were Magneto's children this whole time, and then they switched it out.
Well, they were adopted.
Yeah, I know, but
and
still.
Then it goes back and forth. His only biological daughter is Polaris.
Are you sure?
Nobody knows. It's Marvel. I don't even think Marvel knows.
Yeah, what? You mean they just start a project without knowing how it's going to end?
Yeah. It's kind of like three guys running a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very similar.
I'm going to sit here awkwardly while we segue.
I was just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking about other...
comic tangent for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about what?
So the Borderlands movies where we left off. Like, Dakota's excited to see Jack Black as Claptrap, which looks amazing.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, because everybody's kind of like, oh, that's the wrong role for Kevin Hart. I want to see Kevin Hart play the straight man. Play the one that everybody bounces off of. And then Cate Blanchett gets to play one of the funny characters, and she's usually the very except for Ragnarok, where she played Hela, she was hilarious the whole movie. Like that lady cracks me up, but I'm used to seeing her as like Galadriel in the very serious roles, where she's.
Well, what cracks me up about that the most is that's actually Thor's niece.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have so. They don't have the rights to Thor's actual comic book sister, because it's Angela from the Spawn universe. Marvel may have the comic rights to her, but I'm pretty sure whoever owns the Spawn movie rights still owns Angela.
But she never appeared in the Spawn movie at all.
But that doesn't mean they don't own her. It's the same thing with Sony owning all of the spiders.
Yeah.
That's why
kind of funny, but I mean, I guess it works.
But that's why we got to deal with Marvel for Peter Parker to be in the MCU, but Sony's like, well, we're going to do everything that's not Spider-Man, but Spider-Man related in all of our movies.
Yeah. I'm glad that he actually went back to talk to Sony about that, because they weren't going to bring back Spider-Man into it, and then he talked him into having it in there again. I think it really made the movie.
Yeah, that was good, and then we got one of the most iconic movies of all time with all three Spider-Men in them.
Yeah.
Which, if Sony was smart, they would use literally just even if they're just in the background characters, hey, this movie has Tobey Maguire in it, this movie has Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I think they should do something like that again. But we got Wolverine and Deadpool coming up, which I think is going to kind of shuffle things into it, which I'm hoping they do.
Yeah, I hope it duct tapes all the universes together so we can actually enjoy them.
And with Deadpool, quite literally be duct tape.
It would be duct tape. Well, it'll be worse things, but they can't say it because it's Disney now.
So, on that note, I may be doing a new cosplay with Deadpool.
I thought you were doing a Wolverine because somebody provided you with a mask.
That's also in the works. This one's going to be completely for fun. I went to Dollar Tree and got a hula skirt, a leg, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the pants and everything. I got boots at the house, but I already got the mask and everything, so I've got part of it, but I'm going to do a hula one, and you're going to see me promoting on the side of the road with that, and I think it's going to be hilarious and grab a lot of attention, and then some people will be just scratching their head what the hell is this guy thinking?
Yeah, I'm just saying you get a ballerina, you get a tutu, and you can double cosplay as either Ace Ventura or Deadpool.
Nah.
Anyways, back to movies.
Back to movies. Sorry, Dakota. 20-minute comic tangent again.
Netflix is working on a BioShock movie.
Ooh.
Yes. They don't have a date for it yet, but they are working on it.
Those are 3 games that I need to go back and play, because I played them all when they first came out for the PS3. You probably heard that on the podcast, Gary.
I guess we'll play back later and figure out.
Right. You act like we play back. We just sit there. We sit out in the wild and hope for the best. Apparently, like my dad said, I don't know if I actually did, but I dropped the F-bomb last week.
Oh, well.
Yeah. PG-13 gets 1.
Well, I guess you'll have to listen if you want to freaking find it.
Dad's like, I thought you said it. I couldn't believe it, and you guys are doing so good. I'm like, oh, it's like a period does sometimes, so we're kind of learning.
Yeah.
We just punctuate our sentence with cuss words.
I don't know how I feel about this. Death Stranding is making a movie. So, Norman Reedus and his fetus.
I'm down for anything with Norman Reedus. I don't want to see a Hideo Kojima movie. It's just going to be M. Night Shyamalan Part 2.
Yeah.
Everything's symbolism. I'm just like, can you just... Like, I get the symbolism, guy. This is just random stuff. But it's just like, oh, look, this is symbolism. Guy, you could just say you wanted a lady in the bikini. You didn't have to say she breathed through her skin. I respect and love you if you like Hideo Kojima's work, but hearing that it's the same as, I'm not going to mention them because their fan base is awful. It's the Superman movie fan base. But literally they think it's just like, well, everything's a message. I'm like, he wanted a lady in a bikini, guys. like, I get it. We all like ladies in bikinis. But you didn't have to justify that she breathes through her skin to put her in a bikini for the whole... I mean, I guess it's a whole stealth and covert game. Why is she in a bikini?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they'd make... If it's Hideo Kojima, then I think you should have to, plug your HDMI into port 2 to actually watch the movie.
The DC movies did that kind of. It was basically they did where Jason Todd gets beat to death, but it was choose your own ending in a movie.
Yeah, I'm sure the old Metal Gear people will get that call back.
Yeah, it's how you beat Ottercon, I think.
What was his name?
I don't remember his name. My brain says Ottercon because that's the only one I think besides Snake.
Yeah.
Psycho Mantis. That's how you beat.
That's it.
That's how you beat Psycho Mantis. Is you got to, and it says it right in because it says check the instruction manual. So it was so cryptic, but you just had to go read the actual instruction manual. It's like, hey, stick your thing in slot 2 was the only way to beat this boss.
Yeah, it's definitely the easiest way. Pretty sure by now some people have figured out how to do it.
Yeah, speedrunners do the weirdest stuff.
Yeah, speedrunners.
Gary's like, I know what we're talking about. Wink. No, we're talking about Death Stranding, the Norman Reedus video game getting a movie. And which, speaking of Norman Reedus, Gary, you like Walking Dead.
Yes.
Look at that. That's post-apocalyptic. See, we did a segue, Dakota.
Hey, we did it. Hey, we definitely did that.
With that being said, I haven't watched, since, Negan was in prison.
I haven't watched since The Governor, so.
I did catch
you guys
one of the episodes. I had people from there at my con.
You did.
They actually had a pretty good one. They had Negan and, what's her name? I can't believe I'm brain fart.
Michonne?
No, not Michonne. Because Michonne and Rick got their own show.
Yeah.
Negan and,
oh God, I'm going to get hate for this.
The farmer girl.
Yeah, Glenn's girlfriend.
Yeah, the one that's the prettiest one on the show, too. I can't even think of her name. But anyways, they had a show and they started out and they went into the city and it was actually fairly good.
Yeah.
But you're going to watch one episode and I'm like, man, I got robbed.
Yeah, then there's the Daryl show that's coming out, too. That guy, I love that. That cracks me up that AMC is trying to milk that for every penny.
Yeah.
When Robert Kirkman just I'm going to end the comic randomly out of nowhere just to kind of stop that.
Well, I mean, kind of, with Norman Reedus' character, he just kind of, he wasn't even supposed to live past the first season, and people liked him so much that they kept him out, man.
I'm in love with you. He was the best written character on that show.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is just so unlikable.
Right. Well, I don't know. I like Glenn. That was kind of disappointing when he died.
Yeah. Well, spoilers.
Oh, That one,
I mean-
that thing's been out for over 10 years now. If they haven't seen it by now,
There should be expiration date on spoilers, all right?
Oh, there's not,
rule
though.
is, I think it's a month. A month is your time where you
Because
actually
if
get the release.
if I have to say spoiler alert before I tell you Aerith gets killed by Sephiroth,
Coda, I haven't got that far yet.
1997 is when that game came out.
Yeah, there's a certain time
But-
where it's like, it's okay.
But no, that's the whole reason I haven't got attached to Glenn, is because I know what happens to him.
But I mean, I really liked him because he's like one of them guys. He just run around doing his pizza thing and he managed to survive. So that could have been like any one of us.
Yeah. I know 3 of us aren't making a zombie apocalypse.
I mean,
Hey, if I keep on doing my rucksack marches, I will be.
I ain't dying tired. Once I gotta be chased, it's like, here we go.
I did better when I brought snacks. Snacks are good. One of the guys that I work with, he does like marathons and everything. He's like, you didn't bring any snacks or anything? I was like, no. He's like, did you bring any water? No. He's like, you need to start doing that because you're going to end up getting dehydrated and passing out. I was like, okay, so this next time, which I did the 6 mile one without nothing. When I did my 7 mile one, I did it and I was pretty much fine afterwards.
Yeah, water is definitely important. I learned that one the hard way at Bennett Springs. Me and my buddy went on a trail walk. We had a whole cart full of Gatorade. We was like, yeah, we don't need it. It's a small trail. We weren't reading the signs. We also weren't paying attention to how far we were walking. We went on the 15-mile trail that had vertical inclines and
The fun stuff.
yeah, and we just kind of sat at the top. And it's like he's like, we can't every like few like 100 steps. It's like we gotta be more than halfway there at this point. So there's no point in turning around. Then we found a guy that's like just jogging through the trail. Looked like he'd been on that a lot. It's like, hey, how long is this trail? Well, 15 miles. How far are we? 4. We're going back. Luckily, the uphill was downhill the whole way, and the downhill wasn't fun.
Did you roll down the hill?
I did.
I would too.
I couldn't walk the next day.
I bet.
Yeah, we were going to go do something the next day, and I went to get up out of bed, stood up, fell back down.
Yeah, I'm feeling it from yesterday. Got up, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I got everything I need to get done yesterday because it ain't happening today.
Excuse Gary's ASMR beef jerky over there.
so depending on your headcanon, this one could be post-apocalyptic. Detective Pikachu's getting a second movie.
I am okay with it. That first movie was so good.
I mean, yeah. I'm kind of curious how they follow it up now.
Flesh Jigglypuff was a little weird.
Yeah, are we gonna meet Lugia in the second movie? I mean,
I'd watch it.
See that?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Knuckles was actually not a bad show. I mean, it wasn't outstandingly great, but I mean, it was really good for like a kid's show.
Yeah.
Family type one.
I just like that they hired like one of the most serious actors, Idris Elba, to play Knuckles. They got him in convinced him to do a mini-series.
But you know what? They needed someone serious to play Knuckles because that's his character the whole time, is him being serious.
The Kingsford Barbecue ad on things we're trying to talk about.
It's another good one that's coming out. Mad Max.
Yeah, Mad Max is, I think it's out as of now. Which I haven't seen Fury Road yet, so.
That one was really good. I thought they did really good considering, they made it off the movie, but what they did was they didn't, take anything away from the old series.
Yeah. And
They just kind of added to it.
I'm excited for the new one because it's got Chris Hemsworth in it. And,
who ironically looks like Thor in some of his shots.
Wow, I don't know why he would look like Thor. But like, even the director wants to come. That did Furiosa wants to do Mad Max, or not Mad Max, Thor 4. Thor 4?
5.
Thor 5. I like how he's the one still getting movies, but we're not going to see Iron Man again. We might see Cap again.
But the thing with Iron Man is it isn't so much them not wanting him to do it. It's more Robert Downey Jr. Just like Chris Evans, I mean, he just popped up and now he's doing Captain America again.
Yeah, which the MCU needs a little bit. They need at least one of the OG Avengers. It's not the comic relief.
Yeah.
And they've kind of made Thor and Hulk both the comic relief characters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hulk is kind of... Because what are you going to do with Hulk there? You can't be really serious with him. He's smashing buildings all the time.
Yeah. Hulk, smash.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Apparently, Gears of War is getting a Netflix movie too.
Well, that's cool, but me and Dakota have never owned an Xbox, so...
I've heard good things about the game.
Me too.
Ghost of Tsushima? That was a pretty recent release to start working on a live action version, but everybody I worked with absolutely loved that game, so not my genre, but
Everybody he works with, like the people that are at the gaming shop?
yep. I stick to cardboard. I know my lane.
I will say Twisted Metal, the TV show, was pretty good.
Yeah, didn't it have Anthony Mackie in it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that one kind of like shadow dropped because I saw like an ad once and then it never like resurfaced.
Yeah, it was actually good. It was on I want to say Peacock or what's the other P word?
Paramount?
Paramount. Yeah. Can't
The
remember
other P
which
word
one
we
it
can't
was.
say because we're trying to be PG-13.
Let's see, we got Just Cause, which is going to have Jason Momoa.
Who's becoming
This
new
is the first
Samuel
I'm seeing
L.
this
Jackson?
one. Netflix is bringing Mega Man to life.
That's either going to be really good or really bad.
Well, I mean, Netflix's track record with video game IPs is the first season's going to be fantastic. The next 3 seasons are going to slowly go downhill as that Netflix stopped caring and the hype stops going.
Like Heroes? The TV show?
And Witcher?
And, yeah, Witcher.
To
Or
the po-
Witcher.
To the point where Netflix still has on their ads that Henry Cavill's made to play Geralt, but they've recast him.
Yeah, that, I don't know. I'd be interested to see. I mean, there was hype about him being Captain Britain at one time, which I would have been happy with.
I've seen a little hype that he might be Magneto in the Deadpool movie.
You know, I don't think he did a bad Superman. Was it the greatest Superman of all? No. But I don't think he did bad, and they tried to go a different route with him. And I think...
Yeah, I think if he'd got better stories, it'd have been a great Superman, because Henry Cavill loves everything nerd.
Yeah.
Like, because, finally back to post-apocalyptic and Dakota Store, it's, he's in charge of the Warhammer universe on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're letting him be in charge and be the leading role in the Warhammer series that's going to come out. Which is cool, because, like, I think that would have saved Witcher, is him having a little bit of creative control. Yeah. Which he was supposed to, because, you know, like, the first season, you could tell he had, like, he was working on it. Second season, they took his best friend that still exists in the games that are years past these and just killed him.
Yeah.
So,
I thought the first season was really good of The Witcher.
Yeah, season 2 was okay until I hit that point. I'm like, why is Eskel dead? Why is Eskel dead? Like, I still play, like, I'm playing The Witcher 3 again right now, and he's right there. Well, it's a different take. You're trying to make it part of the same universe. No, it's not a different take.
Yeah, they're really good at that on TV shows. Even The Walking Dead, they had a lot of people that died earlier than what they should have.
Yeah.
Or later.
Or later, or not at all.
Yeah.
Slight callback to Hideo Kojima.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. They're gonna make
I'm surprised that it hasn't got a game yet.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be it's gonna be a Fast and Furious movie.
Because it's kind of already an established kind of movie.
Yeah, it's just
script.
It's gonna be Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it's sneaking around, doing cool stuff, plugging HDMI into port 2.
Yeah,
all that cool stuff.
Calling it now. Tom Cruise is Solid Snake.
Although that gives him a chance to do something amazing. If they had Psycho Mantis on there and they could do some weird 3D stuff at the theater, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Make my seat vibrate or something.
Almost broke that PG-13 rule, Dakota. I think Gary did too.
Well, I'll give you this. Over at Branson, they've got a 5D thing, and it's really cool because you're sitting there, they give you 3D glasses to go on, and your seat actually moves with the action, and then it'll mist out, and then, through one of the things, your seat will break, and my wife was like, oh my god, did your seat break too? And I was like, yeah, because it gave you a little earthquake thing. So your seat would vibrate if you went to that, Dakota.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do that because on slow vehicles that I'm not in control of and can't face the right way, I get motion sickness. So I'm just ugh. I'm the guy who gets motion sickness on the tram to Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, an IMAX theater would be a great place to release that one.
Yeah, no, like after the Mario movie and what else has actually been good video game? Both Sonic movies.
Yeah.
We got Fallout. Like we've had we're in finally getting.
I think we're getting
What
into
about-
the golden age of video
Resident
game
Evil.
movies.
Stunned silence. They've had so many changes.
I think we're finally getting into the good
Right.
age of good video game movies.
Which is going to do what Hollywood does. It's going to get up there high up and be really good. And we're going to get our Smash Brothers in game. And then they're just going to be like, okay, we can coast off the money for a few years now.
So the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was mean, Mike. I was making fun of Disney.
Yeah, MCU did all that good work and then all of a sudden dropped the ball because they want to make money instead of stories.
Yeah.
But when you make good stories, you make good money.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand.
Like, I haven't even, I don't know when it's coming out, the new Captain America movie with the Falcon. I don't know if it's out or not. I have seen no advertisements for it, but I've seen the toys at McDonald's. They're currently out.
They've already run out the toys at McDonald's.
Yeah, for New World Order.
You know what cracks me up about this, and this is almost everything lately. They'll bring out the toys way before anything happens with the movie or the TV show.
Fun thing with that, toys have set release dates that they do around the original, release date of the movies and stuff.
Right.
And if a movie gets pushed back, if they don't release those toys, they just have a warehouse full of toys. So they just they've gotten to the point where they're like, yeah, we're just gonna push those out and be done with it.
What's funny about that is by the time the hype of the movie comes up, like Aquaman, perfect example. I know Aquaman 2, a lot of people didn't like it, which is understood. Because, it wasn't a bad movie, but Amber Heard kind of killed it.
Yeah, the DCU was kind of dead at that point anyway.
Yeah. I think Blue Beetle was really good. They did a good job with it.
But then The Flash was so bad. They couldn't even make Michael Keaton make a movie successful.
Which is pretty sad, because that was what the whole hype was, because Michael Keaton was in the movie.
Yeah, that was the best 19 minutes of that movie.
Yeah, it was.
Was him and Sasha Calle on screen. Supergirl and Batman.
Yeah.
I didn't care about The Flash at all in the Flash movie.
Okay, I bought the Flash toys, and I did not get the Flash for the Flash movie toy. I did not get none of him, but I got the Supergirl and I got the Batman.
Yeah. Well,
which is so ironic.
It's the same thing. It's if after all the Amber Heard stuff came out, and then they decided, hey, we're going to release a solo Mara movie. What? No.
Why?
Yeah, that would be the thing. That's what they did with The Flash. It's
right.
He had a whole bunch of things go on with them, and it's hey, we're going to continue to release this movie. I'm you guys should just pay him his severance, fire him from the movie,
and throw Barry Allen in there from the TV show.
Grab Grant Gustin, deep fake the whole movie, and then call it a day.
Yeah, because I think if you would have threw him in there instead, it's because it could have made it hey, we just it was Flashpoint, right?
Yeah.
It could have worked.
They've done it in the comic 1,000 times where they changed how Barry looks because he messed up the timeline.
Exactly.
Into the Flashverse.
You said the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of where Spider-Verse got it from. They kind of steal each other's ideas because Secret Wars was the first big thing.
If you can literally run fast enough to go to a different dimension, it's canon enough.
The first Superman movie, he flew backwards fast enough to turn the Earth back in time 20 minutes.
That's not how that works at all, but okay.
No, but it was for love, Dakota.
Ah.
Not to mention the time that he threw the cellophane wrap on Zod.
I love the Christopher Reeves movies.
Oh, they were great. And still, Superman 2 is probably the best Superman movie of all time, just because they brought out Zod and everybody else with him.
Yeah, because back to Man of Steel and Henry Cavill, I liked Man of Steel until my friend Ross went back and showed me the Christopher Reeves movies. Right. I'm oh, that movie wasn't good. He's that wasn't my intention to show you. No, I like that movie too. I'm that movie's not good, Ross. That's not Superman. Pa would not make his son watch him die in a tornado.
Yeah. Well, but one thing I like about Man of Steel is when they were the special effects.
They did good on that.
Because if you could have combined the original Superman with the special effects now, throwing the Marlboro truck compared to smashing a whole building when you get thrown through it.
Yeah.
Big difference.
And I like that in that movie. My favorite Superman scene in that movie is whenever he just lets them arrest him.
Yeah.
And he's looking through the two-way mirror, and it's just like he just stands up and just opens his handcuffs like he's just opening his arms. It's like, guys, I let you do this. Can we just sit down and have a conversation, please? like your bullets aren't going to work on me, please. Like, he's just having a polite conversation with people, because that's the most Superman I've seen.
Right.
Is just him having a polite he's that guy that's going to rip a tree out of the ground to make sure that kitty gets there safely.
Yeah. Do it one time and nobody forgets it.
Right. All right, Dakota, we segued away from your topic material.
I mean, that's about it. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
My
Well,
webpage crashed, so that's all I got.
That's fair.
feeding his information off the web.
All right.
Well, and we got Trementicon happening this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You guys cosplay there, Gear?
I am going to cosplay as several things. We're definitely doing Deadpool and the Unicorn, which was a hit up at Hannibal last year. And then we're probably, I don't know what else we're going to do. My wife has not decided what she's going to do, but I am going to do Fred Flintstone again.
Speaking of Deadpool on the Unicorn, excuse the loud traffic outside. That was my favorite thing at Extremicon last year, was the guy on the wheelchair.
Yeah.
That had his wheelchair decked out as a unicorn, and he drove around as Deadpool, and you could take Skittles out of the rear end.
Yeah.
As polite as I can put that.
Yes, it literally poops Skittles.
Yes.
Big hit for all the kids.
And the adults, yeah. I was like,
I got Skittles out of it.
Taste the rainbow!
Dakota got diabetes from it. Oh, I can't make those jokes. Last time I made those jokes, Gary actually got diabetes.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Matt.
Oh, man, you jinxed me.
Yeah, well, if I keep giving you guys diabetes, I don't get it.
I don't think that's how any of this works.
That's how exactly it works.
But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing Deadpool and the Unicorn. We got a special thing we're doing. Well, I guess none of the Missouri Ghostbusters listen to this, so we're going to be good. We're actually going to dress up as two Stay Puffs, because we got two Stay Puff suits, because we managed to accumulate stuff like that. And Jessica's going to go on run in, and we're going to have Andrew and Celeste dress us up, so we can actually go around, and then we're going to go down two ends and then meet them at the middle, because nobody knows, except for a couple people, that we actually got two Stay Puft suits.
That's
just
awesome.
To see what Eddie's going to do.
Yeah, that reminds me of Extremicon when Dakota's daughter silly stringed the crap out of me. And it looked like ectoplasm, and I walked over to the Stay Puft guys. Why do we have you guys here? They're like, sir, we're not responsible for that. Ghost things happen afterwards, and we hunt them afterwards. I'm like, I'm green, guys. I'm green. I got slimed.
Which was like one of the greatest Extremicon moments was when the ghost came up to the Ghostbusters.
That was funny.
And they got chased around the con by Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Also, just being in a southern state, I was happy there were ghosts. That's as far as I'm going to say that. Because I see a bunch of people walking in bed sheets past me, and I'm like, uh-oh.
You're getting awfully close to that line there, Matt.
I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, that was great. One of the other greatest moments, which I don't know that we'll ever have this happen again, was when Hawk set up the wrestlers going through the Extremicon battling into the roller derby.
That's cool. I think it was the year I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was. Which is all on Extremicon on YouTube or TikTok. If you want to really dig down deep in TikTok, it'd just be easier to find it on YouTube.
I actually didn't know you were streaming on YouTube. Huh.
Yeah, Extremicon's got YouTube, Extremicon's got TikTok, Instagram, and
a podcast.
A podcast. Well, yeah, the podcast and Facebook.
Well, yeah, that too.
And Facebook, yeah.
Jeez, almost there. And I have a Twitter account, but I never use a Twitter account.
Twitter died and Elon bought it. Not even get political there.
I'll just throw up hey, we're having the event, and that's about it.
Even the name died.
Yeah, it's not even Twitter anymore.
Yeah, this is X, right?
It's X.com, which makes everybody think that is an adult site.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll have a thing in my email from X.com. I'm like, I didn't sign up for that.
I know which ones I signed up for, and that was not one of them.
I wasn't going to make that joke because I already tiptoed the line of PG-13 Dakota.
I've got catching up to do, all right?
I thought the joke. And the other thing I liked at Extremicon was the first year I went when Carla was there.
Yeah, Carla was great.
That was so cool. We probably talked about this last week. I have ADHD, so I never remember what I talked about last week. We might talk about the same subjects every week, guys. Sorry. If you made it this far, hi.
Carla actually happened to Carla was, I don't know if I said this on the last show, but I'm going to say it again if I
We
didn't.
should really listen back to our own shows.
Yeah. I went ahead and set up her flight, did not put in not exclamation point, but a hyphen for her name.
Uh-huh.
Because the hyphen was not in the name, security wouldn't let her go through.
Oh, yeah, I worked in an airport for 10 years. Like, if your ID's not perfect and your thing's not perfect, you are not going.
So we were having a problem with that. We were actually going to pick her up Thursday night. Ended up going all the way, like, almost to St. Louis. And we ended up stopping there and having to go back because she couldn't get a flight to come back in. Then she did catch the flight, but the flight only stopped up at Colorado, and she couldn't get another flight to come to St. Louis. And that's only because she talked to a supervisor at the airport, and then they got her in. And then she got at the show, because we did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that year, which we don't do Fridays anymore, partly because of that, partly because we need to get a little bit more people coming in. So come. The more you come, the more people I can bring in. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, more tickets, cooler people. I mean, my hearing Chris Sabat and Justin Briner in a couple of years. We get Vegeta and we get Deku. Come on, guys. Come on.
And so she came in Friday, and she was apologizing to me, and I'm like, it's not your fault. And she was a really credible guest for the whole time.
Moral of the story, punctuation matters.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
That, and considering that was our second year, and it was still kind of rough because we had other things influencing us.
Mm-hmm.
And she was actually a breath of fresh air and all that.
I understood that reference.
So it was nice. So definitely, if you ever get to meet the Rita Repulsa, go meet her, because she is incredibly nice.
Super nice lady. It was like, I grew up watching Power Rangers, so I'm sitting there across from Rita Repulsa, and I'm like, this lady's gonna be mean to me. And she just walks up, she's like, and I'm like trying to respectfully keep my distance in the picture, and she just grabs me and pulls me in for the hug, and I'm just like, hi. But it was so fun. And then like later on, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm just sitting there eating dinner with the villain from my cartoons. It's just like
she's not gonna send the monkeys after me. She's not gonna send the monkeys after me. Like, oh wait, that was the wrong person. She's not gonna send the putties after me.
The putties. I mean, Goldar's kind of a.
Well, he is a monkey.
Kinda. He's like a big lion man. I mean, I have him over there. He's like a big lion flying monkey thing.
Yeah.
Professional on this podcast.
You gotta really think they got the inspiration of that one from Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, like in
the witch and the flying monkey.
Yeah.
I mean, Power Rangers literally didn't do their own story regardless, because all the footage of them in costume was stolen from Super Sentai.
Which was whose idea?
Whose idea was it, Gary?
Stan Lee's.
Was it?
Yes. Stan Lee originally went up there, and he was so interested in it. When they made the Spider-Man TV for here,
I love Spider-Man.
He
the
did not
anime
particularly
Spider-Man.
like the TV series. Now, when he put it in Japan had it where because they want to commercialize everything.
Uh-huh.
And they had this big giant robot for Spider-Man. They had a car for Spider-Man, and but he loved.
Gary, you're saying everything in America is not made to sell toys to children?
No, of course not.
Mr. Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Hey, actually, believe it or not, before they started shows like Transformers and that, they didn't make the toy market to be, as far as cartoons go to the children. Because Thundar the Barbarian had no toys, Herculoids, no toys, Space Ghost, no toys. They didn't do that till probably about the 80s.
Yeah, I was making fun of Transformers. That's kind of what started.
And then all of a sudden they had all the superpowers started popping out and all the other ones. But I mean, yeah, and yes, it did make me addicted to the Transformer toys because GoBots and Transformers came out. I started buying GoBots, and then I actually started watching and reading the storylines for Transformers. And like, GoBots are kind of, stupid now.
Yeah, GoBots.
Not that hating on it because I did originally collect them, but
GoBots are just Transformers at home.
GoBots are more angled toward younger kids.
Yeah.
Transformers were kind of like
the edgy teenage
8 and up.
Yeah, those edgy teenage 8-year-olds.
Because they actually put a plot to stuff. Unless you followed the 80s cartoons, which made really weird things like...
I was about to say, could you follow the 80s cartoons? I remember watching those.
Yeah.
That's why
I don't remember following them.
That's why I love watching 80s G.I. Joe to this day, because you just have Cobra Commander do the dumbest stuff, and G.I. Joe's like, that's not Cobra Commander! And I'm just like, It's Ash with Jesse and James every year. It's like they're not even wearing that good of costumes, guys. They didn't even change their voice this time. No, that purple hair lass has a very James-like voice.
They had a little cool set that came out for Super 7. They had Destro in a construction uniform, and they had a Baroness in I think it was a nurse costume, and then they had a Cobra Commander as an old lady, in which they all had those. Each one of those were in the cartoon somewhere. But I just looked at that. I was like, I just want that for the novelty of it.
That's okay. It's like the current G.I. Joe comic, the Free Comic Book Day one had at the end of it Baroness joining the Joes, and I was like, that's not going to last long. She's going to betray them. That's what Baroness does.
Either that or she's just setting them up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd be cool. Like, they've been doing good stuff with the G.I. Joe, because literally, speaking of Walking Dead, I know we only have 4 minutes left. Speaking of Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman's actually writing the Transformers universe in the comics. So, like, he might be setting up some cool stuff that's different than what's been going on for years, because Transformers has been very good.
Yeah.
Which, we're on our 4-minute warning. Gary, you have Tremendicon coming, and...
Tremendicon, May 31st to June 2nd.
Yep.
Then, of course, the good old Mossies.
Yep, Route 66 Comic-Con.
June 22nd. And then July 15th, I think it's 15th. I'll get back to you in the next podcast on that. But we have Heroes for Kids. And that one's going to be good because we're actually going to do up for sure on that one because we haven't been there with them and we like to give balloons to kids and everything like that. And then, of course, it's Heroes for Kids, so working with kids. And then we haven't quite figured out our second day one. But depending on what happens, we maybe do the Bebop and Rocksteady one.
Ooh.
But that one's not for sure yet.
I enjoy your Bebop and Rocksteady. Those are fun costumes.
They are. Actually, Rocksteady was a fun build for me. And what else we got going on? August, we actually don't have too much of anything. Of course, the July 27th is when we're going to be doing the premiere for Wolverine and Deadpool, which there will be a new costume, either Wolverine or Deadpool, at that. And then we're going to have a big thing, and we're going to have actually a trivia, and we're going to give out prizes at that. So, I mean, people ought to love that.
Yeah.
We are actually Regal, and I'm saying Regal Theater, but Regal Theater's been really good working with us. And it's like when we had our Ghostbusters, we had a really good turnout. And then it's like now that we're doing Wolverine and Deadpool, I think we're going to have an even better turnout.
All right, Dakota, what do you got coming up?
Coming up, Magic players, we have Modern Horizons 3 release.
That's freaking Ulamog.
Yeah, there's going to be some craziness with that. Assassin's Creed will be coming up soon. Pokemon just had a release.
Twilight Masquerade.
Pretty good set. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just had a release of a set.
That was a set.
Yep, that's 7 rarities. Gotta love it. 1 set. But that's pretty much it for cards right now.
You have a Union thing coming?
Oh yeah, Union Arena. We'll have to hit that next time. We got more time to go into those nerdisms.
With Bleach?
Yeah.
And honestly, that's pretty much it. Cards usually go a little slow during the summer, so.
Yeah, we're a little slow right now because it's summer, because everybody wants to go out and do stuff and enjoy the sunlight. And,
Slow.
right. This is Gary's busy season.
Yeah.
And wintertime's my slow season because right after Extremicon, then we do like the Christmas stuff and then stuff for like Halloween, but it's pretty mild.
Right. Me and Dakota will also be at the Massey convention. My store is easy. I've got new comics every single week. Thursday night we do Commander Night, just a chill night to have fun. Unlike Dakota's little sweaty guys.
How dare you call them little?
Fridays we do a board game night with the Goofy Goblins. Saturdays we kind of just pick your poison. We either do X-Wing or our Pokemon League Challenge. We're trying to also on 1 day a week, because apparently I don't have enough free time, doing Universes, the card game with My Hero Academia, Godzilla, Critical Role, all kinds of cool stuff. And we got 30 seconds left. Gary, you want to do an outro?
Yeah. On final note, happy birthday, Cass.
Oh yeah, today's my wife, Wednesday was my wife's birthday, and today we're doing a D&D game for them.
What kind of D&D?
Star Wars.
Yes. And that's the way we go out. So may the Force be with you. Always.
Always.